Let's start with your reading, Cancer. Let's start looking into your current situation, what you're going through, what brings you today to this reading. So what we're seeing right now is a complete change of your current situation as it is right now. But you are in the middle of this change right now, and you're perhaps wondering how long till you actually get to the other side of this journey. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the moon, we have the sun, but in the middle we have the hanged man waiting there and not really being able to see things for what they are and understanding that there is even a progression, honestly. So let's start with the moon. This is perhaps where you're finding yourself in right now. The moon, as you might know, is an energy that it's really hard to interpret. It's really hard to understand where you are whenever you are experiencing this. There are a lot of illusions. That's why it's hard. There are things that make you clearly see the fact that you are not where you want to be. But at the same time, sometimes things appear out of the blue and you don't know if that's an illusion, if that's one step forward, or maybe two steps back. It's just really confusing. And the hardest thing, as we were saying, is not being able to understand what's real and what is instead an illusion. Cannot distinguish up from down. You don't know if this is the light of the sun. You know that this is the light of the sun reflecting on the moon, but you don't know how far it is. And translated into real life, maybe you feel inside that something is coming up. You are optimistic, starting to be optimistic because of certain things that are starting to happen around you or will start to happen very soon, but still you won't know if that's just an illusion, if that's just a trick, or if it's actually something that is coming up for you, which actually it is going to be. Spoiler alert. So this is where you might be right now. Mental confusion, thinking that maybe something is going to happen, but it might be 10 years from now. And so, of course, you don't want that. The hanged man, this is how you're feeling inside right now. This is clearly something that you need to figure out, because right here you're just getting frustrated. You're waiting there. You're also maybe putting yourself in this position. You are just feeling that the environment around you at this point is not ideal for you to just go for this, to be able to finally experience everything that you are hoping for at this moment in time. You're just taking this intentional pause, sacrificing things, and just waiting for a better environment to finally go out and take this risk. And so right here with the hangman, I just see you really starting to become frustrated here. You know that there is a lot that you can achieve, but not in this position, not right here in the hangman energy at all. This is just suspense, is indecision as well, because the more you wait here, the more you're thinking about things, and perhaps the more indecisive you're becoming. Now, what is coming next is exactly what you were thinking about there with the moon. All those illusions, maybe that person is going to reach out, or maybe they're going to offer me that job, or maybe I think I'm going to receive a lot of money. I don't know. Whatever it is that here you thought it was just an illusion, actually it will turn out to be true. And you see it right here. As you know, the sun is the opposite of the moon. It has all the light. It makes you see things for what they really are. And now you're just experiencing this beautiful happiness, joy, motivation, and all because of success. You are able and you will be able to manifest everything that you were waiting for here with the moon. It just, right now, it's taking a while. But this is in your cards, this is in your destiny, and it's going to happen. The very important thing to do here is not to do something that might prevent you to get to the sun. Because again, with the hangman, you can overthink things and you might delay it even longer than it's already been delayed. So we will get there trying to understand what not to do there. But overall, we see that with the sun comes also the Nine of Pentacles. And with this card, you have major abundance. Not just material, but also spiritual. We have some sort of luxury here. Being able to splurge on yourself, being able to experience a lot of pleasure, physical pleasure, spiritual pleasure. This is a great time that you have ahead, Cancer. And maybe it makes it even more frustrating to know that it's coming up now that you're just stuck there. But instead, make it as a motivation to keep fighting and keep having patience. Right here with the Nine of Pentacles, you also have a potential time of transition, relocation, something that you really are looking forward to, and that whenever this Nine of Pentacles is going to be in your life, it will be there easily, effortlessly. No obstacles, no challenges, and especially no delays anymore. So let's immediately focus on this Hangman and let's see what not to do in order to prevent you to experience this beautiful outcome here. This is a very delicate time for you. So let's make sure that we know how to spend this time so that we can make the most out of what's coming next. All right, so what you see here and the world, it's very important for you to start preparing yourself for what's coming next. Now you have the time, and use this time to plan the details of your future, of what you're going to do whenever you're going to receive the message that you are going to go towards the sun energy, and that whatever you were hoping for here is actually becoming true. Why do I say message? We have the Page of Cups here, on which we will have to look into, because you do have that unexpected happy message that is going to be the confirmation of your transition. Now with the World, you see every single detail of this environment. And to me, this looks almost like a mood board, or just a complete list of everything that you think you're going to receive very soon. Right here, we see how important it is for you to start visualizing all of that. Don't underestimate this, because it's very important to do, and you have the time to do it before this actually comes true. The reason being, it's because now, while you're thinking about it, you're visualizing the details of it, maybe you're starting to see things that you might not be very happy about, or just things that you want to change up here and there. And you can start planning for that right now before you find yourself in the middle of that energy. Because once you get the sun, it can be overwhelming. It's definitely a lot to deal with. And so there is a reason why you have this delay right now. Use this delay to do what we were just talking about. Right here, you need to create a complete and full understanding of what's coming towards you in order to understand how to handle it. Because at that point, as we see here, Chariot, this is full speed. You won't have delays anymore. You won't have any time even to think about what to do. This here is just going to be about implementation. Straight to implementation, nothing else. And so right here, Together with the Page of Cups, I also see a Knight of Cups. And to me, these are two messages coming your way. First one, and then a more mature type of message. So this could be a text message. This could be a letter, a contract. This is something very important here that we need to look into in order to understand in the details how the situation will unfold for you. Regardless, we see that this is going to happen for you, Cancer. And we have seen how important it is for you to make the most out of this time that sees you just waiting there and just hoping that this is even gonna happen. But happen it will. So take this time to do what you need to do in order to handle this the best way possible. Next, let's see what these messages are. Let's see who's sending these messages, what the messages will be about, and how they will start changing your environment around you, bringing you from the moon to the sun. Also, we will see the overall evolution of this situation in order to understand where you are going to go, where you're headed in your future. How is this event going to change the rest of your life? I'll be continuing the reading in the extended version. If you'd like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just click on the link below in the description. And also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. So stay tuned for the extended preview right after this and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. We have seen here a situation that it's soon going to unblock. You are in this confusion, in this situation environment with the moon where you don't fully know what's going to happen next and you feel stuck there. But we see that soon you're going to go from the moon to the sun. And although this took a while, it is going to happen. We have seen how important it is to make the best, the most out of this time that you're spending at home, that you're not really moving or doing anything in particular, in order to be able to handle the sun energy coming up for you in the best way possible. Now, we see how the switch from the moon to the sun will happen with this message from the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, which will be the validation that something is changing for you, Cancer. So let's immediately look into the Page of Cups message and see what that will be about.